Hi, Peter here from the Hidden Online Living YouTube channel, and here in this video we are going to be taking a look at a new product called AutoProfitSites by Glynn Kosky. So in this review we will be taking a brief look over the members area of the platform, and I will also give you an overview of the sales page while also discussing the available tools and product features. And we'll discuss the OTOs and upsells and downsells on the product, and I will also give my honest opinions at the very end to pretty much show you why this may not be a suitable product for you if you're looking to get started out online. So keep watching till the end of the video and I will walk you through the process step by step. So before we actually get into this review, be sure to leave a like on the video, also subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon to be updated whenever I release future content, as I do create videos and helpful guides like this here to actually show you some ways in which you can make money online, but also show you areas and products that you probably should avoid so that you can actually focus on your business and get the results that you want. And if you are looking for an honest way to get started on your own online journey and you want to figure out the steps in which to do so, be sure to check out the link below this video to find out more. So if you're wondering what AutoProfitSites is, it's actually an all-in-one platform that supposedly does allow you to actually create done-for-you funnels, create websites, landing pages, build out blogs and different apps and so forth, with the intention of allowing you to use those elements to be able to build a business online. So while we're here on the members area, I'm just going to give you a brief overview of some of the product features. So when you've signed in, you have access to all these tools and features. You do have access to some training that actually will show you actually how to use the software. So there is quite a few tutorials there, so that'll actually help you just get up and running, just to kind of figure out the features and how it actually works. So again, you can check out the autoresponder features, and you do have access to integrate and connect to loads of different autoresponder services. So that's actually a decent feature, at least, and it does actually work. So you can connect to, say, Aweber or GetResponse, whatever type of account you do have, you can connect this up. So if we check the done for you funnels, so you do have the ability to be able to create your own funnels, but as you can see here, there's already a few sites that are already created, and they will actually allow you to pretty much create your own blog page, bridge page, download page and so forth. So if we check just one of these pages, just have a quick look. So it will kind of set up actually a miniature kind of site for you, and it will populate it full of content. The only thing is with this here, we don't know how relevant this content actually is. Like, it looks like it's well formatted, which is good, at least it does that. But will this actually rank, and is this even relevant to anything? Pretty much. If you were doing this here, you'd still probably have to come in here and actually edit everything and put your own kind of spin on it. So again, that will take time. If you just set a site up on this here and literally just leave it as it is, more than likely it won't rank on Google, and the chances are, if this is taken from somewhere else, it will also be considered as copyright, and Google doesn't like copied content or similar content. So you'd need to make it your own. So again, you would still need to take the time to figure out how to actually get this to rank. Again, you do have access to other features. You can sign up for the likes of adding in your own emails. So generally it does work, but again, how you could actually make this work, because again, this website is actually located on the AutoProfitSites platform, so you actually can't really use it on your own domain. So there's no real way of being able to get this to work. So say you build out a whole site, there's no guarantees that in 3 or 6 months time that this is still going to even be live. It could actually literally be closed down. So not only could you not get your website to rank after putting all that work in, there's no guarantee that it's even going to be available. You could log in someday and then it's just gone. And that's the problem with products like these. Yes, they do offer a load of cool features and they do have all the fancy bells and whistles, but are they legitimate? That's the question you have to ask yourself. So we'll just move on and just have a quick look at some of the other features. So as you can see here, you can come into affiliate info, and it does allow you to add in any affiliate links that you actually have. So you can place them in here, and you can put the websites in which you're sending the traffic to. So at least you can set it up that way. But unless you actually have any specific traffic or any sort of following, a lot of this stuff here is not going to be relevant to you. You're not going to be able to make this work. So we'll just move forward. So you have the ability to be able to add in your own logos and download content as well, and create side banners, create logos and so forth. Again, you have access to images and so forth that is on the platform, but again, like I said with the articles, you don't know where that content is coming from, so you can't really specify whether it's copyrighted or not, because it doesn't specify on the platform whether it is or not. So that's one thing you really do have to be careful with that. So again, you also have access to Blog Builder, which you can use to literally create your own blog, and you do have access to some sites, again pretty much similar to what I mentioned here with the done for you funnels. Again, it uses similar features as well, so you can build out a full range website as is shown, and you can see that it does look okay in terms of what it offers, but again, whether you're going to be able to actually use it and actually make something of it, again, that remains to be seen. So as you can see here, you do have access to, say, well, it says free traffic, but really what they want you to do is just to post affiliate links or their affiliate links onto the likes of different social media sites. And that's not really you be literally spamming your social media accounts, which isn't really a practical way to literally gain traffic. Yes, it will work, but the problem is even with the likes of Facebook, for example, if you send the same post out more than twice on a given day, Facebook sees that as spam and they will instantly block that post, or if not block your account at all, especially if you're consistently doing it. So you have to be very, very careful. The likes of these type of methods are not legitimate and they're not a good way to go. So they do have access to some of these other features here, but again, you would need to upgrade to the upsells and OTOs and so forth to be able to unlock them. So we'll just quickly move on to the sales page. As you can see here, it states here it's the world's first automated traffic and sales app. That is very misleading. Straight away, there is no such thing. Only like high level brands that have been around for a long time that are doing something unique would be able to attest to that. Again, buyer traffic and high ticket recurrent sales in as little as 60 seconds. If you go back to here, the amount of work that you're going to have to put in to even build out these sites is going to take you longer than 60 seconds. And even with everything that is literally in here, your own, if you already have an autoresponder or you already have a page builder, like say with WordPress or whatever, you have access to all those tools anyway, so something like this you actually don't need. So this is your brand new traffic automated system. It's not brand new. A lot of this here is very similar to other platforms that have been released by vendors similar to this here, and they all promise you the same thing. If you're a newbie starting out on this here, what this is really doing is it's selling you a dream. It's not really selling you an actual solution. They're kind of feeding into that element of your emotions. So it will literally set off a trigger where you think that this is going to help you, and it actually won't. Yes, it looks fancy and everything like that there, and it does work. As I've shown, you can definitely create websites in this, but you can't really get them to actually work legitimately, especially on browsers, and say to get them to rank in Google. There's no way of doing it, because if it's tied within this platform, which it will use the domain addresses and so forth within this platform, there is no way that you can actually get it to work. Not long term anyway. And like I mentioned, there's no way to guarantee that the site is actually going to be readily available in 3 to 6 months time. So you just have to be totally wary, cautious of that. So again, if you are looking at it, you can take a look at the sales page, but again, whenever you see numbers like this here, always take it with a pinch of salt, because this here isn't actual sales made from people selling on this platform or using it to make commissions. This is from sales from something else, or from what they've made from this platform so far. But again, these numbers can be very easily manipulated, so it's not all true. So you'll know when you get more familiar with looking at products like these, you will definitely see over time that a lot of the stuff is very, very similar, and a lot of the times they do use copy and paste methods, so it's literally just the same thing over and over again. So it really is just something you have to be aware of, and as a beginner you really, really do need to take a step back and really look at it respectively and see, is this a viable option for you or not? And in most cases definitely not, because you will just waste time and you will waste money. Right, so we're quickly just going to move on to the OTOs and upgrades. So the front end price for the product is $17, and then for each of the upsells within the platform there's also a downsell. So the first upsell is the unlimited version, which will unlock everything. It's $67, but there's also a downsell. So if you don't purchase it straight away you'll get a $20 discount if you move on through the funnel. So it'll be $47, and the same thing again for each of the downsells and upsells. So the next one you've done for your system, again, it's $97 straight away, but if you decided to keep moving on, it'd be $67. And the same again with the next one, unlimited traffic, which is $97, or the downsell is $67, and upsell 4, $30k per month obviously whatever that is, I don't really know. So I assume that they're promising you that you can guarantee to make this money. So again, it's $67, and again the downsell is $47. But believe me, you will not be making 30k a month with this platform. It'd be almost impossible. And the same thing again, upsell 5, and the same again, another downsell. So the super affiliate, so again that will give you access to loads of other features and so forth in the platform. Again, it's $67. Then they also have another downsell of $37, and then the final upsell is full reseller rights. It's $197, but then straight away, then if you not decide to buy into that, straight away you'll automatically get a 100% discount, which does leave you with a lot of questions. It's a lot of money to drop off for something that's here, and to be honest, be extremely skeptical and be very cautious when it comes to these types of upgrades, because anything that has a downsell after an upsell, this shouldn't even be a thing. It shouldn't even be allowed, to be honest, because the likes of this here, if you're going to waste money, $67, you're going to get duped and then see that it's $47, and you'll be thinking, oh, I could have gotten a discount on that. But even at the $47 with the $20 discount, the chances are you're not really going to get more out of the program. Even if you think you're getting a discount, you're actually not. The problem with the likes of this here, it really is just a way of just getting more money from you. So you really do have to be careful. And the problem is if you end up going straight into the funnel, going in blind, and literally by the first of every upsell, you're at a couple of $100 straight away without actually doing anything. And the problem is you'll already have moved on to the next page and see that there's a discount. You can never get that money back. The chances of you, even if you have bought this or if you're thinking of buying it, the chances of you actually even getting that money back are slim and none. So you definitely really need to be cautious with this. Again, I would always question anything that has an upsell and a downsell, especially with every single upsell and downsell in this. You really have to think about it. There's definitely something not right here. So I'm just going to share just my final thoughts. Again, the software does actually work, does exactly what it says it's going to do. You can build out whatever features and formats and whatever it is that you're looking to achieve. But again, a lot of this stuff, actually, you already have it. The chances are, if you're starting out, if you have already like a hosting provider or whatever, you'll have access to WordPress. So if you have access to WordPress, you can do a lot of this stuff anyway, and you probably have access to already a page builder that has all these templates there anyway. So this here product really is no use for you. Yes, it does offer you that kind of dream kind of aspect where you have everything in the one place, and in an ideal world that would be perfect. But the problem is with this here is there is no guarantees that it's actually going to work full time, because yeah, you could build a website, you can get it online, you can view it, you can see it. Because it's tied to this platform, like I mentioned, there's no guarantees that this is actually going to work in 6 months time, or if you'll even be able to make money from it. So even with the traffic, there is no way of getting traffic, and the methods that they're mentioning, which again is potentially dangerous, you can get your accounts banned because it revolves around spamming, which is something you don't want to be doing, especially as a beginner. Now I understand, as a beginner, when we all started, we've all been there, we think that this is the right thing to do because we don't know any better, and we genuinely believe that what we're taught to do is the way to do it, and we think that, that if we do this, then we're going to see results. And then all of a sudden we realise then, oh, why are accounts banned? Why is this not working? And then we're left wondering why. So not only have we lost money from buying this platform, we've lost access to our social media profiles, we've lost access to a lot of different things, and we're absolutely screwed. We have to literally start from scratch all over again, and then have no money then to really kind of pick ourselves up. So something like this here is potentially dangerous, so you really do need to literally just heed my words and just take it with a pinch of salt. Again, when it comes to the OTOs and the downsells and upsells, you will waste money. There's no ifs or buts about it. If you have already bought into this here, or you intend on buying into it or thinking about it, you are going to waste money. There's no ifs or buts about it. Because if you do buy the upsell for the first one and then you realise there's a downsell, you're never going to get that money back. Even if you do try to claim, because it is a false way of actually trying to sell it. So if you are trigger happy and you buy the first thing you see, ideally it's your own fault. So you do have to watch out for that. I'll be honest, I fell into this trap when I first started out. I made those same mistakes too, and that's the main reason why I'm creating videos like this, is to guide you and to show you not to fall into the same traps or make the same mistakes, because it can be very costly in the long run. So again, you won't make money, and if you do, it'll be very little. You won't make an awful lot from it. Yes, you'll get everything to work and you'll have a nice website and you'll be able to do all these fancy things, but there's so many things in play that'll hinder your progress that you won't really see the results, and you will be left scratching your head and you will be out of pocket. So a product like this, in my opinion, would I use it? No. because I already have tools that I know that are trustworthy, that actually do what they're intended to do. I use them every day and they do actually genuinely work, and I don't have any need for anything like this. So for me, this wouldn't be worth my time, and I genuinely don't think it would be worth your time in investing in. I genuinely think that you should just look elsewhere. There are better services out there are better tools out there, and if you are looking for an honest way to genuinely get started online, you need to understand that you need to think long term and realise that it is going to be a long term journey. And the fact is that you need to have, say, the right type of training. You need to find someone that actually will show you the steps, that shows you what you need to do, and again, find the right type of tools that you know are legitimate, that will actually work. So in my overall honest opinion, I would recommend that you should actually avoid this and actually look elsewhere. And especially if you're a beginner, definitely look for something else. There are better tools online. So that's it for this review of AutoProfitSites, and I really do hope that it's kind of given you an insight as to what you really should be aware of when you're looking to get started on your online journey, or even if you just want to earn a side income, and to understand what types of services would be better suited to you, and to avoid things like this here that are really going to only waste your time and money. So if you have found this review to be helpful, make sure to leave a like on the video, also subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon to be updated whenever I do release future videos, as I will be creating more reviews and helpful guided videos like this here to kind of just show you honest ways on how you can actually create a side income for yourself, or even generally build your own online business. And if you are looking for an honest, genuine way to get started on your own online journey, and you do want to figure out the steps in which to do so, make sure to check out the link below this video to find out more. And again, I will see you all in the next one.